Hello, my badass beauties. It is Laura Kay, and I am here from Pink Spark Life with your daily dose of angels. And so today I was guided to the Ask Your Guides deck, and the card that came up is Self-Esteem. Can you see that card? It's actually a very beautiful card. First of all, I love the colors, but it's just really a sense of being held. And the card is brought to you by the guardian angel, Michael. So let's read about there's four, in this deck there are four words that describe the card, first of all, and that's integrity, self-expression, boundaries, and convictions. And so interesting, yesterday, obviously, we had Goddess Ishtar come through, which was talking about, was it yesterday, talking about boundaries? I do so many cards, sometimes it's hard to keep them straight. Anyway, was it in someone's reading? Was it in my own reading? But okay, so let's read about this self-esteem card. So it says, you may feel like the odd man out right now, as others may not fully appreciate or support your ideas and perspectives. Or maybe you're feeling like the odd woman out. Anyway, it says, in fact, you might be feeling discounted altogether. Fortunately, the guardian angel Michael is present to help you remain grounded and centered, even in such times of being challenged or misunderstood. He counsels you to remain true to yourself and steadfast in your convictions, even if they aren't shared by those around you. Yes, it can be scary to go against the crowd and stand up for what you believe in, especially when it's unpopular or possibly ahead of its time. But Michael stands by you and reminds you that this is part of becoming a spiritually mature soul. He helps you ignore popular opinion and stay true to your heart. Don't seek approval or doubt yourself when you don't receive it. Instead, Michael encourages you to stand in your full spiritual adulthood and claim your self-esteem by trusting what you feel and believe in. And again, by trusting what you feel and believe in. Do not abandon yourself to win approval in the moment. Again, do not abandon yourself to win approval in the moment. And don't be afraid to take a stand. After all, this is how you'll become the true leader of your own life. So again, this has to do with, hey, maybe you don't like what I have to say. Maybe you don't believe what I have to say. Maybe we have different opinions. But I'm not going to sort of mold myself into being something that might please you more, just for the fact of pleasing you. So I'm going to stand in my own truth and what is my own opinion or my own intuition or my own feeling or my own boundary. Whatever it happens to be, I'm going to stand in that, and that's going to be okay. And that really is the message here, is that even if there's a situation where you're feeling like, but everyone else feels like this, but I feel like this, or why don't I feel like the rest of these people? What's wrong with me? Whatever that is, no, actually, you're perfectly fine the way that you are. The feelings that you're having are yours, and so they can't be wrong. The opinions that you have are yours, and so they can't be wrong. Okay? And so even if no one else shares them, you don't have to get your approval and your value from outside. You get your approval and your value from here, inside. And so it's really, really important just to note that no matter what, don't give up your integrity to get someone else's approval. And that was just a huge sentence in the card. Do not let yourself down in order to get someone else's approval. And we've all done that, right? You know that there are times when you say yes and you really mean no. And in your head, you're sort of having this little war in your head where you're like, why did you say yes? You can't do that next Thursday. You've got 10 other things to do. Why would you say yes? Or you're in a group of people and everyone's like, we hate this or we love this. And in your head, you're going, yeah, I feel like the opposite of everyone else. And just know that that's okay, and that please do not surrender your integrity to that moment. that you will, on the flip side, you'll actually have more self-esteem, as this card says, because you decided to remain true to yourself. And so that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Hooray! Wouldn't you love to talk to me more? Maybe for, I don't know, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, even 90 minutes? I would love that too. You can get more information about an angel empowerment session by clicking the link below. And until next time, my darling, go be fabulous.